This build may vary, but the main thing you need with this build, I call it the Arc Goddess build. Now, if you got a dude for a character, then it's Arc God build. You know it. Come on, man. Here's the deal, right? Two things are required for this build. You can switch it up how you want. Two main things are required for this build. The first thing is the Brigand's Law sidearm. You get this from the new Season of the Plunder activities. So my suggestion is to grind this out pronto, especially now with the Arc 3.0 and all that good stuff. I'm gonna show you how it all syncs together. Now, I may not have my fully complete, but I was just figuring this out, playing some preservation, and I mean, I am wiping them out, wiping the enemies out like crazy. So what you need to do is focus on this, get on Shuro Chi, and grind this out. Once you craft it, that is, once you craft this gun, you know, do the grinding to craft it, do what's necessary to craft it, get to Shuro Chi pronto, and get this thing to level 16. Maybe not even that far, but in order to get everything, I'd say at least 16, somewhere around there. Two things you're gonna need. Before you get the enhanced perks, two things you can do for the build to crack it out early. One, Feeding Frenzy. Feeding Frenzy or Threat Detector on the first stat, on the first main mod for it. You want reload speed, everything reload speed. Second perk, VOLTSHOT. When you get VOLTSHOT, what VOLTSHOT does is every time you kill an enemy, you reload, you get VOLTSHOT. So the first enemy you kill, no VOLTSHOT. Every enemy after that you kill on the clip reload is gonna get shocked. It's gonna be 3, 4, 5 enemies getting shocked, so you can knock out waves of enemies with this thing, right? But that's not all. That's just the first part of it. So cracked as the gun is, and I wish they would put VOLTSHOT on ARs because it would be ridiculous, but they haven't. So it's cool. Let's use the sidearms. Here's what we're gonna do. You take this right here in particular. My choice for the Brigand's Law is Threat Detector Enhanced and VOLTSHOT Enhanced. The right hook intrinsic will help you out on your Arc build. Now I'm gonna show you what perks you need in the actual Arc class or the Stormcaller class. All right, so you can use either Chaos Reach or Storm Trance. This doesn't matter, so you can choose what you want on that. You want Healing Rift here, preferably, unless you want to dish out way more damage. Then you can use either one, but I like to heal up and stay alive. Anything here is fine. Ball Lightning you need here. That way, when you throw the ball out, shocks them. And it will also, while amplified, it will do additional lightning strikes. So you're constantly gonna be lightning strike left and right, like all day long. You're gonna be throwing lightning strikes, right? And then you want, you can do pulse grenade. You can pretty much do anything for here too. Your preference here. The two aspects, Arc Soul, essential. When you throw the rift, you'll get an Arc Soul. While you're amplified, you're gonna have those boosts to those Arc Souls, so they're gonna be shooting rapid fire. Also, Electrostatic Mine, defeating targets with Arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinding targets create an ionic trace. Now, what happens here, and also collecting an ionic trace makes you amplified. What happens here is every time you kill an enemy with VOLTSHOT, you're gonna get ionic traces. They're gonna be jolted. So you're constantly gonna be jolting them every time you kill. Correct, bro. All right, fragments. You can change some of these, but there are a few essentials. For survivability, I chose Spark of Feedback. You can change this if you think it's gonna make it better. Leave it in the comments. Let me know if you made an even better build than mine. I might copy yours, you know what I'm saying? The next one, Spark of Amplitude. You definitely need this one for how we're gonna build the armor, Rapidly defeating targets while your amplifier creates an orb of power. You always want to keep getting orb of powers for this particular build the way I have it set up. Now the stats may be different for you, but you know, follow along with your boy. Arc weapon final kills have a chance to create an ionic trace. So even if you don't choose electrostatic mine, say you want to choose lightning surge, you won't get as many ionic traces. Plus, it won't make you amplified if you don't use electrostatic mine. So keep that in mind if you're switching out with lightning surge when you're using this fragment right here. Every time you defeat a jolted target, you're gonna get an ionic trace. So pretty much every time you kill an enemy with this Brigand's Law with VOLTSHOT, you're gonna get an ionic trace. You may even get two because there's one here and then there's one here. I didn't check for sure. I just know I'm killing everything and I see a bunch of ionic traces coming at me. So I'm constantly getting power, bro. All right, so let's back out from here. That's what you want for the subclass mainly. You can change as you like and, you know, test out things, but that's the main part I have so far. The essential exotic that you need for this crack build is the Crown of Tempest. Is the Crown of Tempest, man. Crown of Tempest gives you arc abilities every time you jolt final blow somebody. So what that means is every time you kill somebody with Brigand's Law with the VOLTSHOT, especially the enhanced one, you're gonna get ability on everything, from your supers to your grenades to your melee to your rift. So this is why my recovery is on 53 and it does not matter. It does not matter, Warlocks, because every time I get a kill, as long as my resilience is on 100, I'm gonna get that resistance. So just make sure your resilience is on 100. Don't even worry about recovery, because you're gonna recover through your rift. Once you first drop the rift, you're gonna always have a rift and the orbs to help you fight, as well as getting jolt. All right. I did spec powerful friends on here so that when I become charged with light, people around me will also become charged with light, and I get charged with light. This is why I pick powerful friends. This right here. You want to increase reload speed, so double this. 2 sidearm loaders, charge harvester. Yes, it will put a negative stat on it, but when you have this exotic helmet, like I said, that stat doesn't matter. So this is gonna be super cracked. While you're not charged with light, any kill or assist has a small chance to get you charged with light. You need this. So charge harvester. That way you don't have to worry about how many arc elemental arc, you know, orbs you're getting in order to get charged with light. You can just get it automatically from killing people, right? So boom. Then here I use surprise attack because we're using a sidearm. Don't worry about -10 intellect, because the intellect is gonna constantly boost with every kill. You are cracked. While charged with light, reloading or readying a sidearm will consume all stacks of charge with light and convert them into stacks of a major damage buff. So you're constantly getting a damage buff. And then when you crack, when you kill again, there's a good chance you're gonna get charged with light again. So you're always getting extra damage. Boom. You know? Then with this one, you can do what made with this part. I added recovery here, but I may even put that into speed or discipline. Reduces melee cooldown time each time you pick up an orb of power. And remember, we're proccing orbs, so you're getting extra melee like crazy. Sidearm holster, so even if you're using something else, you switch to sidearm, you get a full clip. Reactive pulse, gain a powerful overshield when you perform your finishers. You may or may not need this right here. I may change this. And then trace evidence, dealing precision damage to combatants affected by arc debuffs, spawn an ionic trace. So you can get more ionic traces here, but I may change this to maybe, and you need this taking charge, become charged with light by picking up orbs of power. You do need this. This is essential. But this right here, you may not need. I'd say it's probably better to get Thunder's Retort. So let's do this. Let's make this 1 and let's get Thunder's Retort instead of this. And then that way we're still getting our Ionic Traces and we're still at 100 resilience. Bingo. And now I'm even more cracked. So let me know if you got any, I know there's a few spots in this build where you can make this Warlock even more powerful, but this is my Arc Goddess build. Thank you so much for watching the video. And I hope I didn't take too long. I'm at like 10 minutes. But let me know what you think in the comments below. What you think about this build that I just came up with. I know it's a few cracks in it. But let me know what I could do to improve it and what you think about it. Till next time, it's your boy King Gallos representing the Old Gamer Federation, and I'm gone. Peace.